And Steve-O saw it because of that, because the XYZ page posted it. And then he wanted to he hit up the XYZ guys and like reached out and was like, yeah, I want to like talk to this guy.
Wow.
You know, or like maybe make some sort of video with him. And he had never really done that before with anyone, like it's just a random person online, you know? And then he ends up like start talking, and then he like decides he's gonna fly me out and like we're gonna make some video together.
No fucking way. So how does he reach out to you?
The guy from XYZ, I was already talking to him a lot because we were like sort of just like building some sort like a relationship, just like for like that stuff. Because they were sending me merch and all this other stuff. And they're like, yeah, Steve wants to talk to you and like wants to make a video with you and like collab and whatnot. And I was like, hell yeah, that's amazing. You know, let's do it. And then, you know, next thing I know, you know, I'm flying to LA to go make some video. I don't even know what we're going to be doing. And I get there and he's like, yeah, he's like, well, how do you feel about cacti? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I mean, I've never really experienced them because I live in Indiana, but, you know, I'll do whatever. And I get there and we end up coming up with this idea where we're going to like, I'm going to skateboard into these cacti, you know, but it's going to look like I'm going to try to jump them or whatever just to make it funnier. And fucking, we set this whole thing. I'm thinking it's just gonna be like this little cactus patch, and I get there and it's this giant like cactus patch. It's pretty gnarly. The needles are huge and everything. It's fucked up. And they're like, yeah, you're gonna like wear this duct tape thong and everything. And I was like, dude, like that's hilarious. Like I'll do it, you know. And you know, so we set everything up. And then we're like, okay, it's getting dark. Let's do it tomorrow. So then I was thinking about it all night. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's going to suck. And then, but the next day comes, you know, and we go out there and we fucking film this. And, like, it was fucked up. It was so fucked. Like, I had, like, the needles. Like, I skate into it. I get stuck. Steve-O has to pull me out with a rope. And, like, and the cactus started breaking and I almost, like, fell, like, farther down where it would have been, like, a rescue mission, like, needed. That was pretty scary. And then, yeah, I got out. We started pulling the needles out, but then it became like a bigger problem because we noticed like how many needles were actually in me, and some of them were in very deep. Yeah, you know. So we're like, yeah, like they started to look infected by like the next day because we read like, oh, that it would be okay, like it should be okay, and then like when we talked to like the Dudesons or something about it, and they were like, because they had done some stuff with cacti. And they were like, yeah, like it's gonna get infected. And then like you know, it already started getting infected. And I had this horrible sunburn from when we were filming too. Fuck. So I just look fucked up. And we go to this urgent care and just tell them what, you know, what I did or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we can't even take all the needles out. Like that would be like a surgical like thing. So, you know, but we'll give you antibiotics. And you have sun poisoning, you know, all this other stuff. Like they gave me like steroids because of the sunburn.
And they couldn't pull them all out.
They couldn't pull them out. They said like when you take the antibiotics, you know, they'll start rejecting and you can start pulling them out as it goes.